You trying to be alone.
Hey, yo, Dre, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's go get him.
America,
We present to you.
man. It feels good back to be with the people. The people, the good news. It feel good to be back.
And sometimes you gotta disconnect to reconnect.
Y'all full of shit.
I just want to know, niggas. When I came out, I straight had to drop. I'm back, people.
Hey.
God damn it! I know y'all miss me.
Violence is here.
You know I'm gonna select it all goddamn day today. Golly.
Huh?
So you want me to lead this right?
It's up to you. If you want to put it over there, that's fine.
Oh man.
All the sound effects.
Oh shit.
He said I gotta just come in and touch
Oh
shit.
my god. And the Eagles won today too. I gotta hit every button in this bitch. Shit.
All right, man. We back with another episode of the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, episode number 68. Coming to you live from the Good News Sports Radio here in sunny Los Angeles. I want to give a shout out to all the viewers on YouTube, all the listeners on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Play.
We see you.
We appreciate y'all, man. Without y'all, there is no us.
Hey, y'all better tune in this week. Y'all see y'all.
And we got some great hosts, man. I'm your host, Felix, aka Mr. BB. That's me, and I got some great guys with me, man. Big Draco in the building. How you doing, man?
Yes, sir, man. I'm here. Happy to be here. Blessed to be here.
Out here getting whooped in fantasy.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Man, James Winston said, "Where's his crab leg?"
And of course, Big Beav is back
Hello.
in the building.
Hey.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. From load managing, you know you have to relax.
Scared of lions and tigers and bears.
Nah, tell the people what you was doing, man.
Oh man, I was out there camping. God damn it!
You're a crocodile Dundee.
Oh man, look at the Crocs.
They done let this dude in the woods.
Look at the Crocs.
If you see him fighting a bear, help the bear.
Beav is home.
Turn it back up.
Beav is home.
Let him know.
I missed y'all, man. God damn, I
We
missed y'all.
missed you too, man. I'm glad to have you back.
Hey, it's hard as hell to be in the woods with no service. Shit, I seen a fox go by. I'm like, who am I gonna call?
Right.
He got to the woods. It was the 90s again.
Man.
He said, wait a minute.
Man, raccoon. At least in the woods, you know what I'm saying. Raccoons out there is a little bit more respectable. You know, they still roam in the dark out there in the woods. But in the hood, them niggas be looking at you like,
Right, what you want me to do?
what you want to do? I just clocked in for work.
We can do this.
We can do this all day.
I got a family just like you, dog.
Right.
What's up?
That's good. You gonna drop the trash or no?
What we doing?
You about to let me? You gonna let me get that or no? What's good?
I say, so we see foxes, deers, raccoons. Oh man, the wasps out there was tripping.
That's
The wasps out there is just like flies. The niggas just keep flying. Bro, they was doing suicide missions. Like there was liquor on the table. The niggas was flying to the bottom and just jump in. I said, this is some suicide shit. I said, them niggas is drunk. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Hey.
But all right, man. Before we get into the show, man, Dre, how are you? How you been this week?
I'm
see what Beav been on this week.
I've been good. Well, while Beav was out in the woods, I was challenging myself to run 7 days in a row, and I did.
You did it, right?
Did
yeah.
Did that shit. And fuck all 8-year-olds.
Why?
Because my daughter, she's like, on day 6, okay, you can run 6 miles. I said, bet. But if I run 6, you gotta run 1.
Right.
We need the video to see her run.
Guess who was mad?
She was hurt as hell. I seen the video.
Cause you know what? Fuck that. I ain't losing to no 8-year-old. Don't play with me.
Right.
You know, I can't let her have that over me. It's too low. She's too young. It's too low.
Right.
I got too much life to live. I can't live. And
She ain't gonna never respect you.
right. I can't give up the hell this early. Can't give it up this early.
You got, especially something you can control. Like,
right. I was like, oh.
She didn't say how long you had. Like, give you a time limit. Like, you gotta run 6 miles in 20 minutes. Like,
that's impossible.
Right.
I did it in 72 minutes, so I'm happy about it. It was like 12 minutes a mile.
Right.
Whew, that shit hurt.
As long as you complete it, then it's, hey, I did it. So it's your turn to pay
Let's
up.
go. We outside.
Right. That's funny,
All the
man.
time you see Beav running around with gunshots take off. Shakira Richardson ain't got nothing on me.
That's the funny thing too about being in danger and having to run away. You don't have to be the fastest. You just got to be faster than the slowest person. So
No, you just gotta be a moving target.
you just got to be faster than the other person. But I'm saying, like, if it's a dog chasing you, I don't have to be the fastest person. I just got to be faster than you.
Or you just gotta be smarter. You gotta be able to spot the mouse, spot the obstacles. All right, I'm gonna hop this fence right here.
I'm gonna duck across the street right here, risk my whole
I'm gonna
life.
split these cars.
Y'all gotta survey the whole land when you running,
Right,
boy.
you gotta have vision.
Hey,
Gotta have that running back vision.
some of the biggest fellas, you're right. Some of the biggest fellas turn to the best running backs. You feel me?
And you gotta make sure you're picking up your feet, because that uneven
Oh.
concrete will have
Needs
you on
the chest.
Right.
Bitch needs the chest.
that uneven concrete will have you on the ground.
That carpet monster
Oh,
creep up on you.
shit. Don't be that motherfucker. Don't put your Crocs in sport mode trip. I'm gonna let you sit there and shit.
That's sport mode,
You
man.
landing on your collarbone, buddy.
But I went to a wedding expo earlier today, man.
Ooh.
It's pretty interesting. Like, this was my first time going to one of those, and they really thought of everything. Like, any vendor that you could think of that you may need for a wedding, they had it. From event planners to bartenders, DJs with their own like dance floors.
Yeah, bartender.
They had photographers.
I got that.
They had photo booths.
I got
The
that.
3D photo booth.
I got that.
They had the people that officiate weddings. Like, yo, if you don't have nobody to officiate your wedding, I got you. Like, they had people there that were counselors. Like, if you try to do some premarital counseling before you get married,
Oh man.
come see us. Right.
Man,
They had homeowner
Did they have like
programs there. Like,
stand-in family?
no.
Like, hey, you can go hire a family if you ain't got one.
Right,
until
right.
you get married. They should have that, man. Hey, I'm about
do.
to start that
hey,
business.
they do. They don't. For real, they got bridesmaids you can buy.
Yes.
Like,
That's sick.
that's
Yeah.
not sick. That's a lucrative business. You
That
lonely
is sick.
motherfucker.
You ain't got no friends?
No.
Hey, all my friends are dead.
Push me to the edge.
Not even, man. That's a fair trade for me.
That's it. That's it. Because you get paid, you get a free meal, you get to wear a tux.
Hey,
Right, you get to wear a tux.
that sounds like a fair trade to me. Hey, God damn it! Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning.
Violence
Top of the
here.
morning. Top of the morning. Yeah. Let's do this shit. Let's do this shit. Hey,
Beav
let's
got
get that shit.
Let me drive the boat.
Hey,
hold on,
I want this boy taking a shot at Casamigos. Start the show. What is the first topic?
Is it time? Are we there yet? Are we there
That's
yet?
it, man. But before we get started,
I'm
man,
gonna
just
drive this bitch off the cliff today.
see. I'm trying to give these RIPs. And he talking about dying. Like,
And I'm crying.
I'm like,
no, let's be serious for real for 2 seconds.
this nigga's true.
Give RIPs to Sam Cunningham, USC
Yes.
tailback that
There we go,
passed
there
this
we go.
week,
Yes.
and Michael K. Williams, the actor that passed this week.
Yes.
Omar's coming.
Man, job well done with him, man.
Man, if y'all
And he
haven't
was
seen-
still working. Like, he was
Yeah.
still.
Lovecraft Country.
You know some sick shit. You know they're gonna give him an award this year.
Oh yeah.
That's some sick shit.
Lifetime achievement.
Hey, give the man the flowers and the awards when they alive, not when they dead.
They don't always do that.
Nigga, 50 out of 50, they be here goes a lifetime achievement award. He's dead.
What they said. I can't feel the head if
Well,
I'm
saying
dead.
because like
Yeah.
Nipsey became Grammy nominated. He didn't actually win, so they don't always just give you the award.
They should have gave Nipsey was over long doing his.
Yeah, but then there's always
It's always the politics.
It's always like these posts, like long posts like, about the people's relationship with him, and I appreciate it. But it's like, damn, like I hope you were communicating that to him while he was here.
For sure.
That's
I hope he knew how much you cared about him.
Yeah,
before
not
he
that. He's just weird.
died. And on that note, college football is back, baby.
Hey,
Let's go.
do it like
Yes, he's back.
USD now.
Back
Yeah.
again.
UCLA,
They
UCLA,
way in the back. Like,
UCLA out here beat motherfucking Tigers up. Inbound rules.
I would say we could start there. UCLA
We can
wins in
definitely
week
start
one.
there. Shit.
They won. They beat LSU in week
It's
1.
still fuck Chip Kelly, but Chip,
They
you're doing good today.
They looked amazing in game 1.
Man, I'm telling y'all right now, anybody.
What were your thoughts?
My thoughts is motherfucker drop Adidas win games.
It was Adidas' fault the whole time.
How you gonna get recruits with that nasty ass cleat?
Where y'all with? Where y'all with?
They were Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan.
Who the boy with?
Jordan.
Who the other man with?
Jordan.
What
No,
other man?
the other man. Yay. Who?
Oh,
Who
Adidas.
losing again? He lost again.
Checks over stripes.
He lost again. The boy.
I'm telling you right
Yeah,
now.
man. When I saw that running back, what's his name? Zach
Charbonnet.
Charbonnet. Yeah, man. Like
Chardonnay. That shit. You smooth.
hit the outside, cut back in, and then like wrapped around somebody else to get the test. Like,
But you have to also understand too, with UCLA, they return a lot of seniors. So that's a heavy senior. That's the top senior class
Yeah.
right there. So
when you only have to throw the ball 16 times, you're doing something.
hey, shout out to the offensive line because you know what they did all game? They was mowing that motherfucking line down, man. Ooh, I was like, look at this, chop your feet. Shout out to the other lineman today with Tennessee Protein. He got his ass whooped by Chandler Jones. We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh, yeah.
Got his ass handed to him. Shit.
You think UCLA might win the?
Oh, wait a minute.
Pac-12 South?
Whoa,
Let's
let's slow down. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad.
This is a week by week process. Thank you.
They look way better than I thought they would.
Hey, hold
like
on.
everybody was saying, like
Let's-
this is the year for UCLA to have to do something because Chip Kelly is in year 4. These are all his recruits now. Like he should have, his program should be ready to take that next step. And in 2 games, one against Hawaii, but the other one's LSU, SEC team.
Man, like I said, taking this try. I'm glad to be here.
It's not like the NFL. You can't just rebuild your team like through free agency. Like you gotta get players for your actual system,
Right.
and then groom them in that system. So by the time they get to that 3rd, 4th year,
Right. Unless
they're
you're Alabama.
players. Yeah, well, yeah.
And speaking of, they don't rebuild. They just reload.
They don't miss. That's what they do. They just don't miss.
Alabama won. They beat. Who they beat? Miami by a lot.
Eric, call in. Eric, call in. Miami and Florida State out there burning like fucking.
Yeah, look, they
Jackson State whooped it.
44-13, man. In
Eric,
week
call
1.
in. Y'all out there burning.
I feel like and usually when Alabama beats up on you in week 1, your team is done for the season. Like they never truly recover. So they beat Appalachian State. Miami beat Appalachian State on Saturday by 2 points.
So Florida State said, "Hold my beer. Let's lose this FCS team." You feel me?
But I mean, it just seems like Alabama is Alabama and then everybody else.
Alabama is down near the NFL. It's like
usually you can kind of tell like, all right, they might be able to trip up somewhere. Somebody might be able to beat them. But this year, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, and that's the game every year. It's sick. We just sit here and look and see if somebody's gonna be able to beat Alabama this year. Like that's sick. Like I remember back when I was a teenage boy, and SC was doing their thing. All these teams out here. Oregon was balling. But now,
right when the Pac-10 or the Pac-12 was something to look at.
Yeah, it's SEC country. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean Bryce Young looked amazing, man. First game
Where he from?
for Alabama. He's from Cali.
Exactly. Why did he let him leave? How did he leave? What are they doing? UCLA, USC, what y'all doing? Recruit your own.
He wants to play.
He wants to play.
Listen. He was recruited, I think, by USC. He left.
He wanted to be able to play though. Like if he came to USC, chances are they probably wasn't gonna give him a fair shot. And let's be honest, USC ain't never had no black man as a quarterback. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
They let the white boys.
We ain't gonna talk about that though.
But we had an OJ.
OJ not black, remember?
Oh yeah, he's not because he did it.
He's OJ. But he wanted a chance to play. And if he came to USC, they already got their quarterback. Same thing at UCLA. He was going to have to sit a year behind somebody for a year.
Right.
I don't want to do that. I'm trying to come out here and ball and show that I can play right now. And that's exactly what he did.
Right, because he probably signed another meal after that game.
Bruh, like he signed for, they said he made almost $1 million.
Right. He probably signed another meal after the game. He said, shit, where Nike at? Come here.
He was not playing, man. So I mean, I don't blame him
to do it again.
He set the record. He got 4 touchdown passes, threw for 344. And I mean, he's actually got a strong arm.
Yeah,
I saw him throwing from the left hash
darts
down the field about 50 yards to the left hash. Like that's a long throw.
High school?
I did not watch it.
Hey, wait till I think Florida got a Cali quarterback too, don't they?
I don't know.
The Gators, I think Gators do. I think they do.
I could look it up.
I think so. I think he went to Bosco.
But I mean, it's just crazy to see. Like Alabama has become quarterback U and
Running back U.
as well as
linebacker U.
Wide receiver U. Like let's think about like Julio Jones in the league.
And offensive lineman U.
Calvin
and defensive
Calvin,
lineman U.
right, Calvin Ridley.
Hey, who scored a touchdown today for the Eagles?
Right, Devontae Smith,
Who?
Jalen Waddle, like
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is out
Jalen
here.
Hurts.
Tua's out here. Like
he left.
Mac Jones out here. Like they just do it right for some reason.
Keep rolling. Shout out to Oregon too. Oregon beat Ohio State after 9 consecutive losses.
Who?
Oregon.
Say it again.
Oregon finally beat Ohio State after 9 consecutive losses. They could not beat Ohio State, bro.
Ohio State is overrated. Always have been. Always will be.
Oh my
They
God.
They just get credit because they helmets look cool.
They just get credit because Urban Meyer was there. And since he left, they ain't been shit.
Since Urban Meyer went to the league, Jacksonville still
Top
ain't
of the morning. Everybody else woke up.
Yeah, man. So I mean, without Urban Meyer being there, man, they ain't it.
Are you from Georgia?
Nah, he's from Georgia. Sorry.
I ain't Georgia. Fuck. Fuck him.
Oh wait, maybe this other dude is.
Nah, all of them. I'm looking at right here.
Oh, Anthony Richardson, too?
Atlanta, Texas,
that's the one
Florida,
Alabama or Texas.
Hey,
Florida.
there we go.
Did you guys get to watch the Georgia and Clemson game?
Yeah, man. It was no offense.
Clemson lost the game, but do you guys think it's over for Clemson?
No,
Like,
they have an
can
easy
they get-
schedule.
It's just
But-
the beginning of the season.
But can that backfire against
Yeah.
them?
Well, yeah, it's over for them. It's like as far as the national championship, but they can finish undefeated now.
Clemson, it's not over for Clemson for national championship, bro. You can get one loss and still make it.
I think it
Not
is,
with that
bro.
schedule.
Clemson is now number 6.
They gonna hold that shit against them forever because that's the only good team they play.
Iowa is not going to be there. Number 5.
You got Oregon. So the top 5 ahead of them is Alabama, Georgia, Oklahoma, Oregon, and Iowa. It's going to be interesting to see because Alabama and Georgia is going to basically be on a collision course to see who wins the SEC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even if, let's say Georgia loses, but they lose close, I still don't feel like they're going to drop too far behind Clemson. I don't feel like they'll like if they're at 2 the whole time leading up until, I still don't feel like they fall even out of that top 4. Now Oregon can trip up and lose a game. Iowa can trip up and lose a game. But who could possibly move up ahead of Clemson in case they do run the table? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to look into. Because like you said, Clemson's schedule, they don't play another top 25 team all season. And they don't play North Carolina this year. So they got Georgia Tech, NC State, Boston College, Syracuse, Pittsburgh, and Florida State.
Florida State that just lost to Jackson State.
Right.
Jacksonville State.
Louisville, Connecticut, Wake Forest, and South Carolina.
So like that FSU win is not. It already don't count.
Right. Like
it already don't count.
even if they run the table, I feel like it might be. I feel like they can get it. They have a chance to get in. Sorry. Because Oklahoma's going to win the Big 12. We already know that, right? They're going to run through that.
Ohio State going to still win the Big Ten.
Oregon's not going to
Ohio State might still win the Big Ten.
That's sick. That is sick.
And even then, they had 9. I might have just talked myself out of it. Clemson might be 4.
I told you
The only way it's not going to happen is if Oregon and Iowa run the table. But even then, with the college football committee, they can do whatever the hell they want to do.
They like, we seen that week 1.
Right.
We
Like,
ain't forget.
They can gladly be like this. Look,
we don't care about none of
I
that.
don't care about none of that.
They've asked for
I don't care about none of that shit.
They've asked for a new team for years.
None of that.
Yeah, because I mean, all they gotta say is if we feel like if we put these two teams on a neutral site, that Clemson would beat them, and
We'll see.
at that point, it's like, well, shit. How do we argue with that? Like,
Right, you can't argue hypotheticals. That's
right?
bullshit.
It's gonna be. You can find any reason to support your side. So it's gonna be interesting to see.
Ain't no fun when Rabbit got
USC lost.
unceremoniously.
Man, look, I thought this was the year USC was gonna try to do
I
something.
got some USC.
What you got for us, man? Leave us alone.
Let that storm come
And I mean, they didn't just lose.
They got fucking dragged.
They got whooped.
Bro,
They got ran all over. It's something about Stanford coming to the Coliseum, bro, and they locked them gates behind them and and just get to work.
cheeks clapping. Cheeks clapping.
Because I mean, golly.
And the funniest thing I seen was like somebody said number 6 sucks, and then one of the kids at USC had a big jersey on, number 42.
Bro, number 6 had no gloves, no tape. He had white shoes on. The whole team wear black shoes and white socks. He ain't had no socks on. I was like, yo, who is this man?
You know where they
Who
got
is this imposter?
You know where they got him from? Bishop Sycamore.
They got him from fucking NCAA 2K6. The creative player ass
Somebody
nigga.
said
Who
they had,
cleared that?
Hey,
Right, who is this creative player on the field?
somebody said that's the first time in USC history you've seen a player out there with no swag.
Bruh, nothing.
0.
We might have had a linebacker out there that was just bare knuckled, but bro, you supposed to be a corner. You got a single digit. Like, you a single digit.
It was getting
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
Gotta be cold with a single digit.
So yeah, I think it's over. Yeah, what's his name?
PF Cheney.
Helton.
Yeah, Clay Helen,
He's done.
Here, bro. They gonna give you a nice little buyout.
Stick a fork in him. He's done.
Nice little buyout.
He might finish the season.
No, yeah, but that's the rest. Like it's
Well,
contract
shit.
is over with.
Let him lose to UCLA. He'll get cut the week before that final game.
We can expedite that for you.
Call me if
and
you lost.
it's at USC.
Ooh, wait, yeah, you lose that game, it's a wrap for you.
It's about to be a rickety rap. So let's go back to Florida State. Florida State said, "Hold my beer," and they lost on the final play of the game. It was 6 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Buddy caught like a 40-yard pass, and they just couldn't tackle him. Like, all you have to do is tackle this man, and the game's over.
Dude looked like he was 185 pounds. Like, bro, y'all could have slung that man to the ground. Come on, what did y'all do?
To Jacksonville State. And when I tell you all my friends in Florida were sick, all my friends in Florida that's Florida State fans were sick. And all the other half that was Miami fans was laughing at them.
They're like, oh yeah.
It was a rap. Like,
Oh,
yo,
sir.
Twitter and Instagram went crazy. Like,
Over with.
I ain't gonna cap. Twitter is my news industry. I be scrolling like this. That look good.
bro, Lil Duval posted a video where he was with that sound behind him. Like, ain't no way, no. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no
Boy,
fucking
ain't
way.
no way,
Boy,
boy.
ain't no fucking way. Boy.
Ain't no way, boy.
And then, did you see the TikTok of the FSU player?
Yeah, when he was
Oh
dancing.
my god. I'm too sexy from.
Oh, they said that was why they lost.
Yeah,
Did you see it?
It's over with.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then also,
It's over with for
fucking,
you.
was that Jackson State, right?
Yeah,
Why they put the fucking flag on the
Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville State put the fucking flag.
Oh yeah, they planted that flag in the middle.
That's it. Look,
Boy, ain't no way.
He's too sexy, bro.
Boy, ain't no way.
Boy, no way, boy.
sometimes, bro, when you dress up like that, just don't be on social media before the game, man.
He got the whole jersey on.
Don't do your colors like that, man.
Man, some people really be recording themselves before games. I'm like, get game ready, bro. You over here thinking you sexy. You
over here thinking you sexy?
You finna get dog walk. You feel me? Walk them like a dog.
But W got their first win of the season. Yeah. Shout out to them.
Took a longer though.
Oh,
That's perfect.
That's a joke.
That's perfect.
What is that?
Oh no. Man, every time I open the TGN app, it just auto starts. I just be trying to get to that.
Don't be blaming the app. The app is fire.
The app worked.
The app is amazing.
The app worked.
You came in here like you a bad bitch.
That was J-Lo playing her. Hold on,
yes.
Let that rock. But yeah,
Just a look ahead at some of the games next week. Oklahoma at Nebraska. Or no, Nebraska at Oklahoma, sorry. Who else played? Michigan at Michigan State. No, Michigan State at Miami. I can't read right now. I think Miami might have a chance to win that game. They're at home, so that should be interesting. Dre, Virginia Tech is coming up to Morgantown, bro. What y'all think y'all about to do?
about to win.
All right. Number 15, Virginia Tech, okay? Y'all unranked.
Okay. It's Morgantown. Fuck you mean? We gonna win.
It's Morgantown.
We gonna win.
It's morphin' time.
We gonna win. Win. What you expect me to say? We gonna lose?
Yeah.
No.
Be honest.
No. Hey,
You don't want to be honest?
hey, don't be honest with me. Just worry about your stuff over there.
Hey,
Your
man.
USC. yeah.
I don't want to worry about it.
Go ahead, worry about that over there.
I do not want to think about these.
Motherfucker fighting demons as we speak.
What? I'm over here struggling. Struggle bus.
You trying to be off the grid? Off the grid.
Oh, y'all play Washington State next week? What y'all gonna do?
Nothing at all.
Who UCLA got?
UCLA. Down here.
They got
Fresno State.
number 13 UCLA.
Right, y'all ranked. Yeah, y'all moved up high. Y'all was moving right?
They beat LSU took their spot.
God
They
damn.
say, hey, yo, player, I'm gonna need that chair.
Right. Just go ahead, get up. Hey, bro, get up.
Hey, I just want to thank everybody for them 2 wins we got.
Hey, bro, go ahead and stand up right quick.
Oh my God, this is sick.
What?
He said, hey, go ahead and stand up right quick.
Let me see something real quick. Oh yeah.
Hey,
That's
again,
like that commercial with Stuart Scott and LeBron, where Stuart Scott took LeBron's throw and changed my chair.
Right.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't take nothing. What you mean?
I'm gonna need that chair.
hey, again, man, I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, that nigga got Fresno State? Oh, that's a good.
Don't be happy to be here, bro.
Yeah,
Because it's not going to be there for long.
Oh,
I'm out here to hate.
So?
Praying on your downfall right now.
We don't like each other. It's cool. That's a real rivalry.
I know y'all like it. You want to know why?
Why?
'Cause you're in the ghetto.
You're in the ghetto.
So as soon as you walk out the motherfucking gates, you right there on Figueroa with the hose. You know what I mean?
Hey, the hoes got class too.
Shout out to Diddy Reese. Some good ass cookies over there.
The hoes
I've actually still never been
the
there.
hoes got class on
You haven't
too.
been there.
Don't worry about it.
Remember,
I've been there. I haven't
you literally
been
watched
there.
me walk across the street to go get
No, I'm saying I've been there, but I haven't been there.
You're sick.
I never bought nothing.
Because you're sick. I told you want to cook, you could get a cookie.
I didn't want nothing. I'm
I'm
not a huge cookie and ice cream guy. Like
I didn't even get ice cream. I got 12 dozen smackaroos.
I wasn't faded enough.
I wasn't even paying.
Well, I mean,
Bitch, I eat. So what? I eat good.
I ain't good.
I eat good. Hey, sound off, nigga. I eat good. Speaking of that, big nigga season coming up. Get ready. Dre out here shedding pounds. I'm gaining it. Shit. All this wool gonna keep you warm.
Hey, don't worry about it. It's still heavy over here, bro.
First of all, it's kind of weak.
What? Hey, yo, what?
Weak.
I'm still a big nigga out here, bro. Like
Oh,
I'm not little man. Still,
The morals are kind of little.
how my shoulders look.
All right, man.
Kind of broad.
Let's go ahead and move on. We're checking in.
I think all shoulders don't make.
You right. I ain't giving up no neck.
NFL is back. Yo. We are all our Richter scale.
Oh man.
NFL is back, week 1.
Let's
check in with the
it's
fantasy.
not. NFL ain't back yet.
What's that?
Because my team ain't show up today.
Nah, let's check in with this fantasy league,
Ain't no
right?
fucking way.
In the We Don't Make the Rules fantasy league.
Yep.
Dre, who been talking shit all week.
Oh man, I said something yesterday. That translates to all week.
Yep. Is now down by 51 points to Bad Bitches Only, which is my team.
That's sick.
It's
sick out
lit.
here.
That's sick.
Yeah, man. My players, you know.
Hey, everybody in the league. Hey, shout out to everybody that's in the league. I'm gonna tell you right now, my team don't give a fuck. Cause you wanna know why? I didn't draft the summer bitches. So
hey, I'm coming to ruin seasons.
I'm coming to fuck up season. I'm literally coming in there.
Yeah, I know I'm bringing up the rear.
Hey, waiver wire for to be hot. I'm gonna claim everybody you thought you wanted, right?
You about to be able to get everybody?
I'm gonna get everybody off the waiver wire, bro. They gave me every running back that don't run right. Like, come on. That's very sick of them. Like, they gave me all running backs, no receiver.
Hey, auto draft is a sick Negro.
And then the nigga had the audacity, like, I gave you Jalen Hurts. I don't give a fuck.
No, I said auto draft.
No, nah, bro. It's
He balled out today, man.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to the bros.
No.
Yo!
He took my line. Son of a bitch.
That was funny. Yeah, shout out to the bros. But yeah, so I mean, checking in with Beav's team.
I got Devontae on my team too. Shout out to him.
Beav, you down by
I don't care.
58 points.
I don't care.
I would only panic if it wasn't week 1.
Niggas be excited off of week 1. Forgot that you get dragged all season.
Hey man, I just want to make the playoffs. Remember, I won the league the first year.
I just gotta get.
My record was 6-7.
You just gotta get 6 wins. So
6-7, bro.
Hey, so the longest week is the week after you just lost week 1.
Oh man, okay, 'cause I'm about to be on your ass these next couple of days, bro. Let everybody know I whooped on you.
What did I do last year? I started 0-5 and still made the fucking playoffs. I came in that bitch 0 and everything.
Sick shit.
Every week I was whooping ass at a high clip. And guess where my first win came from? With Dre, and I kept it rolling since.
So we got, only 6 teams make the playoffs in our league, right? That's half the league. Mm-hmm. So you got a chance, bro. It's only week 1.
You gotta get 6 wins. You just gotta get the 6 wins.
I got a chance. I'm gonna be on a waiver wire fucking up dreams. You forget the person with the lowest points is the one to get the first one on the waiver wire.
But the way we do it too is after you grab somebody, it resets. So you take your ass to the back end.
Nah, I didn't grab nobody.
Not yet, but I'm just saying when you do.
I selected the IR person that somebody cut. I was like, damn, they didn't see they got the reserves. Let me put them in the reserve.
let me grab them and put them in the reserve.
You know how that is. Simon
Goofy.
Hey, anytime I see somebody cut somebody,
pause. They dropped him. Hey, get him on the phone.
Hey, someone dropped the top receiver. I said, stupid. I can wait 4 to 6 weeks to get right.
Right. Was that Michael Thomas?
Nah, that was Samuel.
I tried to grab Michael Thomas and they was like, nope. Somebody else picked him up.
And then side note, niggas gave me a tight end I've never heard of. Like, who is this guy?
I don't even know your roster, bro.
No, I know my roster is nobody.
I was say, what's his name?
Ass.
Jonathan Smith.
Ass.
Is that the tight end you talking about?
He came from Tennessee. Yeah, that's the only tight end.
Was Tennessee doing anything with him?
Yeah, he's got like 7 touchdowns.
Oh my, 7. What other tight ends are available that's better? Goddard.
Well, let's take a look because
Kelsey,
this
Hitch.
This week actually there were some surprises that I didn't expect to happen. So, what was I say? The Titans did not look good at all.
Hey, what's the tackle name? What's the tackle that got beat up today?
What tackle?
It's the
Tyler Luan.
Hey, shout out to Chandler Jones. That motherfucker was out there like water boy, literally. He's fucking
what?
Fucking him up.
Oh, yeah, he was going ape shit, man.
Hey, 5 shots in the third quarter.
Rent free. He had 3 in the first quarter, bro. I said, hey, ain't nobody they ain't gonna help him.
Nobody. Bro. They're not gonna chip him with the back.
Taylor walk after the game.
Bro.
I got my ass kicked. You think?
That's it
Yeah,
right
and
there.
your team let you get your ass kicked too.
And the cold part is,
And
bro,
Craig let him do it.
and
After the first two in the first quarter, I'm sending her back. I'm sending the tight end.
Not even that, bro. We changed all the formation. Put a tight end on his side. You want to know why? Because his tackle is ass. He's fucking doodle.
You got to double.
He can't move his. Why wasn't he chopping his
You
feet?
better max protect.
Hey, chop your feet.
No max protect, no nothing. But I mean,
Poor Tannehill out there.
yeah, man. The Cardinals
Drilled in his back.
defense plays extremely well. The key to stopping that offense is if you can bottle up Derrick Henry, man. And he has 17 carries for 58 yards. They had 86 rushing yards as a team. That's not gonna get it done for them.
Look for him to have 200 next week. Whoever on their schedule next week, y'all better beware.
Y'all about to catch hell.
Who they play next week?
I hope it's not the
I'm about to
Baltimore
see right
Ravens.
now.
We thought to look.
Baltimore Ravens
They
is
play
hard.
Seattle next week.
Oh, Seattle. I'm sorry for
tough
you.
schedule too.
At Seattle as well. So I don't know. Seattle might be able to
Seattle
hold.
took care of Indianapolis today. They was holding on for dear life.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
Wait.
I heard dudes with dreads run well out there. Hey, that's all I got to say about that.
Excuse me.
Yeah, but DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, nigga couldn't move back. Like
I was
He
trying.
didn't try. No, you didn't.
he ain't trying. You a nasty son of a
Oh
bitch.
my
You
God.
holding your head in your hand.
Oh my God.
I know y'all not talking.
So Matthew Stafford starts Rams' career with a 67-yard TD pass to Van Jefferson.
Yes.
That helps nobody in this.
It helps me. I'm in DraftKings. I'm out here trying to get paid off.
You ain't picked Van Jefferson.
No, I got Matt
Oh.
Stafford. Somebody. The nigga throwing the ball to him. What you mean?
What were some other standout performances you guys
Kyler
saw
Murray,
this
man, he was heating their ass up, and DeAndre Hopkins was right there with him. He said, "I'm gonna go ahead and get my two out the way."
Bro, scored. He threw 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, he looked good. Denver looked good. Shout out to Jerry Jeudy. I hope he's okay because he did go down.
The Chiefs, man, they just figure out ways to win, right? That boy Patrick Mahomes gonna put the squad on his back every time.
And Pittsburgh.
That was a surprise.
That boy
win.
Josh Allen. He looked real regular today.
That was a surprise to me as well that they came out looking.
And New Orleans, I gotta get them their props.
After halftime, though, I mean they got, and I'm talking about the Steelers and Bills. God damn, I'm blanking today. What's the Steelers coach?
Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin is he's gonna make adjustments. I don't know what's going on, but he's gonna make adjustments. And when he came back in that third quarter, man, in that second half, I should say, they outscored them 23-6. So I mean, those halftime adjustments were big that he made, and he just shut that offense down, man. That high-powered offense, he shut them down.
TJ Watt came through. He was on that damn back.
I didn't hit that, Drake.
Timberland, aka.
Hey, get your money right.
I'm not dancing this week.
Hey.
I'm not dancing. If your team
That's
won,
the move right there.
if your team won, you can dance.
Okay.
Right. Hey.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing for you.
Oh, quiet boy.
I ain't got nothing for you.
You ain't got nothing for it.
I got 3 points, bro.
I feel like we needed that dance break.
Hey.
Hey, my Chargers look good. What you laughing at?
It's Washington.
What that mean? They have a great defense.
Yeah.
Washington.
They have a great defense. They won the division last year. Oh, you know about Washington. They won y'all division last year. Oh, yeah, look.
they had Tom Brady looking regular in the playoffs last season,
I'm
too.
for sure know about the Redskins.
We came down first possession of the game, drove down the field, and ran the ball.
Yeah, Redskins.
It's the Washington football team, man. You can't call them that.
Redskins.
Stop! But, I mean, the fact that we were able to run the ball in the red zone, I felt like was a huge deal. We couldn't do that last year. And the Chargers actually closed the game out. They ran a 4-minute drill and didn't allow Washington to get the ball back at the end.
Yeah, it's
a big deal.
Time management at the end of the game is so key. We saw that in game 1 with Dallas and Tampa Bay. How they
Right.
They left too much time on the clock with that little field goal they kicked. Tom Brady come back. You know he the king of getting a field goal. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Run the ball a little bit more. Like, you just gotta be smart.
Yeah, they didn't use Zeke, and granted, there was nowhere for him to run, but you gotta kind of still
read option.
Right. You gotta figure out ways to get him some touches.
Yeah.
They didn't get him any touches.
Gotta get him the ball.
I think he had a total of like 11 touches in the game. Like that's not enough.
But Dak looked amazing.
For sure. For all the doubters, anybody that was like, yo, I don't know how Dak gonna look after this broken ankle. He was fine.
Did his shit.
He was fine.
All he did was not win the game, and they kicker lost the game.
I would say, and if their special teams does what they're supposed to do, they might win that game.
Right.
But I mean, Dak having 403 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and even the interception was kind of fluky.
Yeah, it was off the hand.
CeeDee Lamb should have caught that across the middle. Like,
that was like a T.O. kind of catch. Like, that was like like a Randy Moss kind of catch, where they catch it with full extension and bring it in. He on his way though, because CeeDee Lamb looked amazing too. Him, Amari Cooper, that's a duo.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see them play against us next week. We play the Cowboys next week, Chargers, Cowboys in LA. It's gonna be fun to see. It's gonna be I feel like it's gonna be a shootout, bro. It's gonna be a lot of points in that game. And with Cooper and Lamb, that dynamic duo, man, we're gonna see if Gallup is gonna be able to go. But just those two alone are so dynamic. Like, I never realized how fast CeeDee Lamb was.
Oh my god!
And I mean, the moment he get the ball, like
he pumed.
Right, that boy is pume fast. Like,
hey,
and I never realized how fast.
Can you look at Philly, man? It was a rookie today, rookie running back we got that was phenomenal. He was phenomenal as shit.
I'm looking at it.
Said Philly.
Sanders, Hurts, Gainwell.
That boy
is it Gainwell?
Gainwell was Gainwell.
Kenneth Gainwell.
He got a tub. He was really getting to it. He was really here rookie.
Right. 9 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown.
He was getting to it.
Yeah. Straight up. Hey, he got 1 cut.
He was the backup running back. Devontae Smith, man. Yo, we talked about this last week about somebody that was having a tough start to their career, man. We talked about Jamar Chase, bro.
Hey.
And we knew he had it in him.
Hey, Blue
Chase. We knew he could do it. We knew he could play.
First of all, I think he catfished all y'all motherfuckers talking about the ball and shit.
Bro.
I think he really went out there. I'm going to say this dumb shit to fuck all y'all up. And he went out there and balled his ass off.
Bro, he couldn't catch in the preseason. He had like 3 or 4 drops.
Because he took the year off.
And this game was his come out.
That game speed is different. So, you have to catch back up.
5 catches, 101 yards, and a tub.
And the tub was beautiful.
So, I mean, like, I'm just glad that he was able to get it back on track.
Yeah, no Markel Fultz over here.
Right. We already knew that he could play. And now he just had to go out there and actually do it. And he did it. Because, sometimes you got to do it in front of niggas' face to show that all these other niggas that they can't do it like you do it.
Man, it's tripping. But yeah, that their wide receiver trio was really good. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd. That was a good trio.
Yeah, not too many
Joe
teams got
Joe
3.
Mixon went off 29 for 127. It was like, look, we're not finna get Joe hurt today. Joe threw the ball 27 times.
Yeah,
29 carries. Yeah, it was like, look,
balance,
if he out there throwing the ball 50 times, he's gonna get hurt because they did not address that O-line like they should have.
They need that balance.
Yeah, he got sacked 5 times, so he's already off to that much.
So Dre, the Packers. What happened to the Packers today, man?
Man,
just
shout out to W.
What happened, bro.
Shout out to W. We got the wins.
Yo, the Saints beat the Packers 38-3.
Man, look.
What happened?
I got some just for Drake. It was effortless.
What happened? Aaron Rodgers in Florida happened.
Explain what that means.
Aaron Rodgers was on vacation. That's what it means.
Yeah, he played like he didn't want to be there. But like,
He threw for 133 yards, 2
oh my
interceptions.
god! And the second interception, I was like, "What the fuck was that?" I was like, "Yo, he must know they're not gonna bench him." And then next possession, he wasn't on the field.
Yeah. And even then, Jordan Love came in the game and fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
Like,
it was over with. Like, it was just a bad way to start the season. But we'll take this as a preseason game because we got an extra game this season, so we can afford to take one off.
so it's
Yeah, it was just bad. Like offensively, we couldn't establish a drive. We couldn't keep a third down. We couldn't convert on a third down. Defensively, we couldn't get off the field on a third down.
Yo, I didn't even realize that Jameis threw for 5 touchdowns, dog.
Yeah, and they only had the ball about 10 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
It was just bad. Like,
bad fast.
yeah, it got ugly real quick, and there was no looking back.
Yeesh. All right, man.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about
Y'all,
it. It's bad.
you said you guys are gonna get back on track next week.
Yeah.
With the Lions, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So with that homegrown, we gotta come back to the place that we know in the NFC North, the North.
So what you're telling us is we need to RELAX.
Yes.
To keep it simple, just everybody needs to relax.
But it was funny. Like, all right, well, go ahead and put him in there. I can see Aaron like, oh, go ahead and put him in there. Like, let's see how much better he do out there. He go out there and fumble the ball. Like, all right, look, Aaron, we'll see. But it's gonna be a long week too because we play on Monday. But we play at home Monday Night Football. We
expect y'all to come out and
light these motherfuckers up.
Okay.
I promise you, if he don't have 4 touchdowns, Aaron Rodgers is gonna have 4 touchdown passes, 300 yards. Book it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm right now on waiver wire looking stressed the fuck out.
This is live, people.
He drafted this week.
Well, I'm on waiver wire right now collecting bodies.
He said, "Oh, they didn't pick you up here. Come here."
Facts, bro. Cause man, Monster got hurt on other rosters, so I'm on there trying to pick up different bodies and shit. But I want to pick up Ingram because I don't know how Houston gonna really ride. Houston got fucking demolished. Houston demolished the Jacksonville Jaguars, right? Yeah. But I don't think they're gonna do that never again.
Yeah, that was just 2 bad teams.
That's an AFC South thing. Go fight at the bottom.
So let's just preview next week right quick before we move on. Beav, let's start with your team. Eagles play the 49ers next week, man. What you think is going to happen? Pick that game. Y'all at home.
What's going to happen is I'm going to pull up at the 49ers bar with my Eagles shit on and damn motherfucker jump. You know I ain't going Eagles all day, my guy.
So you're going to always pick the Eagles?
Always and forever until we run against the Chiefs. And right there, that's when I come at you
Don't be
fast.
scared of them. They ain't nobody. Why y'all look at me?
Ask Cleveland that shit.
Ask Cleveland. Y'all asked them. What you mean they ain't that bad?
I said they ain't nobody. We split with them all the time.
So what?
That's why they ain't nobody.
They split with you, but they win a division. They'll split the trophy.
But what I'm saying is they ain't nobody when you play against them.
That's because y'all got things in common.
Shut up. Shut up.
He said, man, we about to get out. He said he wants to see somebody get dog walked.
Dre, you already talked about Packers Lions. You guys are at home. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers, 300 yards.
Don't lose to them.
4 touchdowns.
We don't lose to Detroit, bro.
Bet.
At home.
It's motivational music on.
Cowboys come to LA to SoFi and play the Chargers.
What you think?
I got all my money.
It's gonna be a shootout, but I think we win. And it's gonna be funny. We win by 3.
You hear the song? The Moon.
Hey, I predict y'all gonna have the same score as the week 1 game, 31-29. It's gonna go the same way. Dallas gonna lose the same way. Y'all gonna kick a field goal, win the game, and Jerry Jones gonna be sick. 0-2.
0-2 to start the season.
With all them yards, because he gonna throw for 400 again.
Right, and
So
Chargers gonna have 2.
It's gonna be just like last year.
Chargers start the season 2-0, and I'm
But
be ecstatic.
let me tell you, Micah Parsons is the real deal. He's nice.
That linebacker for the Cowboys,
their linebacker.
Their defense actually played really well.
Yeah, they should.
They gave up 31 points, but they forced a few turnovers. They gave the offense the ball back. They just couldn't do nothing with it, and special teams really let them down. So as much
they
trash
run the ball to cap the game.
Right, as much trash as everybody talks about that Cowboys defense and how they couldn't be any worse, they actually played really well.
Yeah. Green Bay's defense can't say shit.
All right, man, let's move on, man. Hey, the basketball held their second Hall of Fame ceremony this year.
Mm-hmm.
And we called it, man. Ben Wallace made the Hall of Fame.
As he should.
First undrafted player to make the Hall of Fame. Shout out to him, man.
Like you say, you give me a fair playing field, I'll show you what I can do.
Right, we called it.
He said, I'm going to fight.
That 96 draft is going to go down probably the best draft in NBA history, bro. Even players that weren't drafted
he was
made the Hall of Fame.
Ben Wallace was the first undrafted player to be an All-Star. I didn't even know that.
I
looked that up. I was like, wait.
Ben Wallace was that guy.
Yeah.
He stayed on.
a dog.
If you watch basketball, you can understand why he's Hall of Famer. Like, you just know it.
And the cool part when he was like,
You hated to see your team play.
when he was on Washington, when Kobe dunked on his ass, he was still out there giving people problems.
It was
Uncle
like,
Ben, bro, he a coldest.
he is one dude that I would not want to be.
For sure.
Yeah.
man.
Everybody thought Montrezl Harrell was gonna be a semi Ben Wallace.
Yeah. But
He got a better offensive game than him, but he's not as good defensively.
yeah, dog.
Nowhere near as
You wanna
good
know why?
defensively.
Because he keeps snitching.
Oh, man.
This was before that. He wasn't as good defensively though.
Actually, even in college, we saw that.
Montrezl, we made Montrezl. He started snitching, and we sent him on his way. Jack Patty.
Poor guy.
Shout out to Rich Paul.
But speaking of Ben Wallace, man, NBA champion, 4-time NBA Defensive Player of the Year, man.
Dog.
Only him and Dikembe Mutombo. I think those are, and
4
Dwight.
letters. DAWG. Dog.
So, I mean, 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA second team, 2-time All-NBA third team, 5-time All-Defensive first team.
Man, that's a lot of defense.
Bro.
Got his number retired by the Pistons. Like,
But see, let's check this out. When Ben was playing, bro, they let shit fly. Ben was out there fucking laying motherfuckers out the bad boys. He was catching y'all as midair. Him and Rasheed Wallace.
He played in Detroit. What you expect?
Detroit basketball.
What up, Doe? Piping up around here.
yeah, man. So, I mean, shout out to Ben Wallace. Other moments from that ceremony, Chris Bosh had a really great moment.
Mm-hmm.
From his Hall of Fame ceremony. He told about a story when he was in his free agency period before he signed with Miami. He was taking all these meetings, and Pat Riley came to sell him on why he should sign with Miami. And he was pulling out all the tricks, and then before he left the meeting, Pat Riley pulled out one more trick.
He said, I got one more up my sleeve.
He gave him the championship ring from the 06 season with Miami and said, hey, you can give it back to me when we win one of our own together. Right. And they won 2. And he never actually gave it back until yesterday after
And
that
Chris
ceremony.
Bosh gave him the draw.
See, look.
You gave him the ring. Chris Bosh gave him the
Yeah.
Hey, I love this train.
Bro, what? That was so that was a great moment, man.
He got a little moist. He said, oh.
See, bro, what?
Hey, what's in this juice?
Nothing. It's Kool-Aid. Sugar.
Chris Bosh used to. Oh,
Somebody said Chris Bosh. Hey, did y'all see the picture of Chris Bosh and all his kids? I thought his wife was one of the kids.
She's so short.
I mean, when you dating a 7-foot nigga, I mean.
Man.
I should bring up another debate. You know what I mean?
Oh, and
What?
shout out to Paul Pierce. We love you. Okay.
Hey, and Uncle Pink. Hey, he was like,
He's a nasty man.
I love when
What
he
he do?
finally said something back. He's like, man, I was done with ESPN because I got sick of going to work and having to talk about LeBron. I hate LeBron. And they force you to talk about him every show.
hey, shout out to Ray Allen for showing the fuck up. Where's Rondo?
Getting ready for this season.
He need to be there too.
He don't like Ray Allen though.
Why?
Don't know like Ray
Because
Allen.
Ray Allen left Boston and went to Miami.
Yeah, to go play with LeBron.
He don't like that.
He was gonna play with LeBron.
Right. And apparently the way he went about it.
Paul
Like,
Pierce
he
said
didn't
that
pull him
good
to
now.
the side and talk to him.
Uncle P said they're good now.
But what Rondo said?
Rondo got a season to start. Rondo's still playing.
I don't give a damn what the third party said. The two niggas that's supposed to be there that got the issue wasn't there.
I don't know about that. Hey,
I can tell you till I'm blue in the face. Hey, you and such and such cool.
I don't know
But if such and such don't say y'all cool, y'all not cool.
I don't know about the undercover agent. You know what I mean?
What undercover agent?
I don't know.
For everybody.
Oh my
man.
God,
Undercover
undercover. Here you go. He wasn't undercover because he played for us first.
Fans in the suite.
He played for us first.
Fans in the suite. Real
okay.
niggas linking up.
It's the development season, remember? So no worries.
507 games is all development.
No worries. Low management. Remember, that's what y'all do.
Yeah,
Take y'all time, relax.
Y'all the new process.
Bro, just get me out of Staples.
Don't worry, y'all
We are breaking that. Hey, Clipper Nation.
Here's the thing, though. Look, they gonna leave, and then when they
September
get
17th, we are breaking ground.
When they get the same schedule, what you gonna say then?
Hey, what I'm gonna say is,
what are you gonna say then when you still have 4 or 5 games in 7 nights?
Adam Silver.
What are you gonna say,
Mr. Commissioner?
Hey, is this thing on me? With R. Kelly. Is this thing on me?
Is this thing on?
Hey, September 17th, we break ground, baby. Inglewood, California, Clipper Nation. We are coming. All right.
I'll be there. You can't let me out, bro. You can't lock me out. I'll still be there.
I'll buy a ticket to come root against you.
I'm gonna come see what it look like.
Give a fuck.
I'm gonna buy a ticket and just sit there and be quiet.
He said, I'm gonna buy a ticket and not show up.
Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
It's just ain't nobody coming to cheer for y'all.
I ain't like 50 Cent. Remember when 50 bought like the first 10 rows of that Ja Rule concert?
That is a sick Negro. Hey, that is a different type of
You
thing.
say, yo, I don't care about the money. I just want to embarrass you.
That's a different type of thing, dog. Like,
That's a different type of hate.
There was another Hall of Fame ceremony this week. Did you guys know?
oh yeah. Well, I didn't know, but I heard about it.
So the MLB held their Hall of Fame ceremony.
Wow.
Yeah, snuck them in.
Because they have a Hall of Fame. That's fine.
No, I get it, but you could have slid it in on another day.
It wasn't the weekend. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing was, it was in the middle. It was like a Wednesday at noon. Right, and
I got
which
the
is why-
update on my phone. Derek Jeter is getting enshrined. I'm like, wait, what?
Right, I had no idea this was happening. Which is why the MLB will never be on par with the NFL or the NBA anymore.
They don't care. They sell.
That's America's
they sell a lot
pastime
of
for real.
tickets to a lot of games. They don't care.
It's just like, yo, you don't want to be more relevant for the younger fan. Like, your younger fans are in school when this happened.
Bro, their younger
They couldn't
fans
even watch it.
Their younger fans are overseas. They live in the Dominican Republic.
But they probably couldn't watch it either.
We don't know the time zone difference.
Bro, it's at least 3 hours.
It's like 6.
It happened at 12. It started around 12,
What?
which is 3 o'clock Eastern, which is probably around the same time. I think they're on the same time zone. My whole point is, though, you had the shit in the middle of the week where nobody can really catch this unless you're, like, blocking out time to do this.
Right, you have to be intentional to catch that.
Exactly. And I'm just like, that's some trash ass stuff.
Yeah, the marketing on that was horrible. Like, you couldn't tell nobody at least a couple of days in advance. Like, I feel like Derek Jeter didn't even put it on his Instagram.
Just trash, man. Just
Yeah, it
trash.
was awful.
But y'all got anything else before we get into that segment?
Oh, it's about that time.
I think it's about that time, man.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn. Rendu, good news, Rendu. Hey, matter of fact, before I forget,
What?
give us some of this ring money, you know what I mean?
Don't pull it out on camera.
Top of the mountain, top of the mountain, top of the mountain.
Man, this shirt, y'all lose it.
Let's see, look.
Damn.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, that'd be
NBA
real.
2K22 came out this
Y'all
week.
lose it?
You buying it?
Huh?
I said NBA 2K22 and Madden.
Oh,
No, I'm not.
Madden
Oh,
22 bought
I
it.
know where it's at. I thought I lost the ring money.
Where is it?
Here we go.
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, I'm not buying two. I ain't bought that stuff in a minute.
I thought about buying it.
Only because I want a PS5 and I ain't got one yet. So.
I'm not buying no PS5 either. I'm getting a PC.
Oh, you about to be streaming?
I got a PS5 on the play it.
Exactly.
Let me have it.
You sick in your mind. Nah, they just haven't put out any good games. Like they haven't put out no games really.
They put out the staples, nigga.
They put out the
2K and Madden.
2K, Madden, Call of Duty.
Right. What do you mean? What other games you want?
You like Red Dead?
No, that's what I'm saying. So they
They
said
got Red Dead.
they said God of War is coming out. I
Hitman.
like playing games like that. Hitman, Spider-Man 2, shit like that. It's all coming out later on. That's why I like to play. Running niggas up and beat niggas in mat, bro. And let's go play outside for real. Cause
My knees ain't good.
Because you ain't got it.
My knees ain't good.
We can play up to 5 and I'll just play.
I can't get you.
If you want to play, I can beat you up to 5.
You can't.
I get ball first.
Oh shit. We go.
We can bring the hoop right now.
I got a basketball in the court.
Hey, I gotta go to work tonight, but we can set this up.
He said, "Oh, we going live on Wednesday. Wednesday night we going live."
I'm down. Beav, I think I can beat you to 5.
Beav versus Felix.
I get the ball first though.
Oh, that's fine.
First
Yeah,
step.
hell no, y'all
First step, crazy.
shoot for it.
No, I just told him I get ball first. He said, cool. First step, go crazy.
What about that second step?
Don't need it. Because he already gone. I'm blew by him. Pew.
That nigga gonna miss the whole backboard. He ain't
The
laid
cold-
the ball.
Hey, it's rule breaker segment though. Let's go.
He ain't laid the ball
Play it
up 3
again.
years.
The cold part is though, he'll know how my chase down game is.
Chase also chase down like
You
LeBron.
gotta chase that Hall of Fame. Pin that shit.
Hey,
Right to your glasses.
I know which knee ain't good. I know your lateral movement ain't what it used to be.
hey, look.
I was going left, go right.
Hey.
It's over.
Hey, he can take off, but I swear to God, my hips is fluid and just opening and going.
that gate open.
Hey, look, bow, just look.
I'm about to hit you with that.
Muscle memory.
And the ball gonna go.
That swing through.
The ball gonna go.
This nigga gonna be out here trying to get calls in.
Right, foul. Foul. What the fuck you mean?
All right, James.
Foul.
James Harden. LeBron.
Right. I learned from the best.
That nigga gonna be out there with his high shorts and his headband though.
As soon as that nigga grown time. Oh my God. All
I'm
right,
gonna
man.
blow by you and then pump fake. Foul. Because he gonna jump.
This nigga here.
He gonna jump.
You said blow by you.
You think you want to take?
blow by you?
You sure you want to take that contact? Like you want to pump fake nigga? Just lay the ball up.
I'm still talking about the word blow.
What is wrong with me saying I'm gonna blow by you?
Woo.
Damn, he trying to make you seem slow, bro.
That was my last.
Damn, bro.
Have y'all seen Felix run?
He said you ass back.
Dre seen me run fast. I ran past him. Come on now. Come on now.
Yeah, nigga, y'all.
You
Look at me putting the sport ball.
You trying to do it again?
Yeah, niggas got me fucked up. Fuck you, me.
Look at how fast the testosterone runs in this room.
Fuck you, me.
Violent.
The competitive spirit.
Boy, I mean,
All right, you tell me. I mean, bro, you ain't no way.
I done went from first gear to second gear, nigga.
Ain't no way, my boy.
Boy, y'all got. I can't get this shit out of sports mode.
Ain't no
All
way.
right, man. First rule breaker, man. Bishop Sycamore, bro.
Hey.
This is what Beav been waiting for. We saved this for last week.
Hey, I appreciate y'all saving me.
Because this is ridiculous.
These sick motherfuckers.
So for people that don't know what happened, Bishop Sycamore is not a real high school. But somehow they were able to schedule 2 games in 2 nights, or 2 games in 3 nights. And they were on ESPN playing another high school. Their team is filled with junior college dropouts.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is less than 20 years old. Some of these guys were close to 30 years old, and they still got their ass whooped by a bunch of high schoolers.
Well, you go play football 2 days in a row. I don't care who you play against. You gonna be
Now,
so bad at
granted, I didn't know the school that they were playing, IMG, was like that school. They said they got more talent than a lot of college teams.
Bro,
So how did they get on their schedule?
Because nobody wanted to play IMG. Niggas scared of them.
They said, "Fuck it, we'll
So-
take a flyer."
Right, we'll take anybody.
They-
It didn't matter who it
I
was.
just know one thing: Bishop Sycamore got their money up front.
Hey, they said Bishop Sycamore was writing bad checks, playing sleeping on the floor, all that shit.
That's
bro.
what's.
Hey, Bishop Sycamore is all the motherfuckers that be at 24 Hours of Fitness thinking they still got it.
Hey, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go play this football game. I'm gonna go work my shift at
Yo, I just looked up on Max Prep, bro. They beat them 58-0. That's still on their schedule.
and Bishop Sycamore is still gonna play the rest of their schedule.
Wait, what? How?
They're still playing games out here.
How are they allowing this to happen?
Because the schedules are already made, so it's hard for these teams to reschedule some.
Bro, it's one game.
No,
They 0-3 out here.
they don't finish the schedule.
It's one game. You can't skip a week. You can't give yourself a bye week.
No,
like, yo, I'm not
they-
playing this fake ass school.
No, because a lot of the teams that the schedule that they're on, they're funded by the players' parents. So
That's sick.
they like we gotta actually put something on the
And
field.
they are actually out here beating.
And it's good.
Beat the fuck up.
And it's good tape.
They lost.
You see the way your schedule, you
They
get
had a
good tape.
they had a close one, 19-7.
That's the only time they scored this season. They haven't scored. They scored one time.
You see Bishop Sycamore in your schedule, you like, oh, it's a field day.
This is a bunch of sorry ass grown men playing against high schoolers and getting whooped.
That's wicked.
That's right.
Wicked.
Sorry for them.
Damn.
Jokes.
Dumb drums.
Dumb drum.
All right, man. Next rule breaker, bro.
Drum line on that.
It was a dude that stole his girlfriend's $10,000, played the lottery, won $50 million, and then only gave her $10,000 back.
That's the smartest shit ever.
I was always told to put something back where I found it.
First of all,
What-
first of all, you still $10,000 for me and win $50 million. I'm gonna need a little bit more than just my 10K.
Nah, man,
Because if not, I'm calling the authorities. That is grand larceny, nigga. Hell no. Ain't no way you about to just give me back my $10,000 and say, hey.
Baby, the money is for both of us. It's gonna stay in my account.
Hey,
Oh, you one of those?
At least you gave her that back, you know what I mean? At least you can get on with the whole money.
$10,000, that's it. No, you could have skedaddled and I would have called the authorities because you stole $10,000 from
Your
me.
name would have been changed. I'd have been overseas already. Too late. Trying to keep me for this money. It was too late. I'm overseas in state.
So what if it was the other way around? If your girl stole $10,000 from you and won $50 million and only wanted to give you back $10,000, you cool with that? Even though she took the 10K without your knowledge?
Hell no.
Oh, okay, so y'all do got some sense.
Well, I'm different. We got kids, so I'm gonna be like, hey,
I need child support. Yo,
I'm getting fined about a day, baby.
I'm
getting fined about a day, baby. What you waiting
Ain't
on?
no way.
I'm getting fined about a day, baby.
Ain't no way, bro. Nah, I need that. I need more than that.
You'll get rid of my ass.
I need double digits. I need 10. Give me 10 mil.
He said double up my money.
Right.
Oh no, you want 10 mil?
I need 10 mil.
Hey, one
Yeah.
of the lotto would say, if you're just 10K, I just think it's an investment.
That's sick. Just give her back the 10K like nothing happened. That's so sick.
It didn't happen.
It definitely happened because
Hey,
I
I-
checked my account and shit was
I
gone.
wouldn't have told her I won the lottery. I just gave her the money back. Hey, babe,
Oh.
look,
Apparently, it wasn't the lottery. My bad. It wasn't the lottery. It was he placed it on a bet. He played $10,000 on a bet and won
See that?
$50 million. Yeah, something like
Oh,
like a sports
see,
bet
look.
or something like that.
look, babe, look. I almost stole this money from
Hey,
you.
you want-
I
Hey, you know what's funny? He gave her a 10K back and she wasn't gonna be out there making that bet.
Of course not, because she probably who knew what she had that 10K saved up
He a
for.
risk taker.
He went all the way with it.
Right, which is why you should give her more money back and see
Hey,
if she stays.
at least he didn't end up like Ashley Larry.
I should have just took out the trash, man.
The trash. Give me everything. Put some lotion on.
That's some sick shit.
Shout out
All
to
right,
Charlie
man.
Murphy.
Right.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Next rule breaker, bro. OnlyFans is back. OnlyFans is back, baby.
It's popping.
They never actually left, but they recanted their statement about them removing sexual explicit content on their
You
website.
think I didn't renew my subscriptions?
They're back in business.
They said, look, if
False alarm.
we stop
Hey.
that shit, we stop everything.
Right. False alarm, you guys. We're just gonna talk to the banks, let them know y'all niggas is lying, because y'all definitely signed up and these charges is getting charged. Because apparently that's why they was about to take it off, is because they was talking to the banks and too many people was calling fraud, saying that they didn't make these charges. on their account.
The money be coming in.
Oh, whoa, look, hi.
Like, hey man, I didn't charge that. What is this?
After you get his shit off, you feel like a heathen.
So yeah, they back. Next rule breaker, or last rule breaker that I got, Brian Kelly. Brian Kelly made a statement at the end of the Notre Dame Florida State game where they won the game, and he came out and was like, "I'm in favor of execution. Maybe we should execute our whole team."
Yeah.
And the shit just did not fly
Horrible,
over well.
horrible execution.
Just-
of that joke.
Just terrible joke, right? Terrible joke.
Joke.
You can't joke about executing people.
Joke, man.
It's not funny.
It was a play on older coach that made a joke because his team had lost, and he was like, "What do you think of your team's execution?" And he said, "I'm in favor of it."
That's funny. That's funny, nigga. But the way he tried to flip it,
Yeah,
nah.
it's one of them dudes that just you try to be funny, but that's not who you are.
Right, and
So
it didn't come off.
Yeah,
Bro.
you fuck it up.
So yeah, you blew it, bro. That's a sick Negro.
Well, he ain't no Negro, he just sick.
Hey, side note. I want to let people know it's a big announcement going out. Merch is on the way.
Yes, sir. Put the
Merch
pre-orders
is
in.
on the way. We'll let you know about pricing and all that. So tap in. I'm gonna know the fuck out of you. So yeah, buy my merch.
Get your merch.
That part. Y'all wouldn't give us none, so we had to make our own.
Hey,
Goddamn.
goddamn. I told y'all reach out. I don't mind using you.
This
But,
could be you, but you playing.
My merch is on the way.
It's all good, man. So let's start wrapping up.
Let's get out of here, folks.
Yes, sir.
Let's get out of here.
Hey. So y'all make sure y'all follow the podcast on Instagram at We Don't Make The Rules Pod. Follow the podcast on Twitter at Don't Make Rules. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Felix_Reyes Jr. Mr. BB. That's me. Bolt up. Let's go. Where can they find you,
Dre,
Dre?
hit your TikTok.
Hey.
Oh, made it look easy. Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. Where we at? B.
Where can they find you, B?
Follow me on Leave It to Beav 31.
Why?
Because I am that shooter. Did y'all see who I shot my shot with?
Oh, yeah, man.
Shout out.
Marcellus Wiley, bro.
Hey,
He saw us. He listened to us.
he listened to us. I shot my shot and it went in.
Hashtag dude in the middle.
Hey, hey, we appreciate you, brother, for just man. That was all me. I appreciate you being replying back, man. I appreciate that.
Always, man. So we appreciate y'all for listening, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Follow us on all our social media platforms. Engage with us. Talk with us. Tell us what you want to hear on the show. We might listen. We might not. We don't really care.
Aaliyah, we appreciate you for pushing this music out, man. It's about that goddamn time, man.
That part, man.
Shit.
So until next time, man. Y'all make sure y'all pray for Dennis Schroeder. Ain't nothing wrong with him. He just passed up $84 million for 5.9.
He said he gonna say this until something else happens. Jesus, he can't let it go.
Sheesh.
Oh,
Hey, man, we'll see y'all next week, man.